Let's roll over to Brian. I can't imagine that across the department, we just heard about how complex CBP is, and I think a TSA and Secret Service and Coast Guard and CIS, et cetera, interagency. I would say, thank goodness this is a framework. It's a constellation of activities, right, that come together. Where are you in regards to sort of taking it over the top at the department? Where is the department as far as state of zero trust these days?
Yeah, and I think it's important to understand, right, from a chief information security officer, you're focusing on that risk reduction, you're focusing on implementing security. I think in the CTO office, we're really trying to develop that strategy. We're trying to understand, how does zero trust fit into all of the IT goals that the CIO wants to do. We're trying to figure out, how do we give guidance, how do we develop frameworks, strategies, reference implementations. We're really looking at that true ecosystem of zero trust. And I think the other piece where we're trying to get to is, we're really trying to tie all the different pieces together, right? You got things like, cloud access security brokers, you've got cloud security gateways. We've got a big initiative to try and move, applications out of the data center and into the cloud. We're looking at options for VPNs, so that we can get, better access, more specific access. So from our perspective in the CTO office, we're really trying to develop that strategy, that roadmap, trying to give reference implementations out to the components. You mentioned, a few of the components that we've got at DHS. You've got a CBP, but you've also got a FEMA, right? So they operate very, very differently. They have very different concerns. They've got very different things that they're trying to do with their security, and they've got different operational tempos. So for us in the CTO office, our journey really is trying to understand all of those least common denominators, trying to understand how zero trust can have a positive effect. But then we're also thinking about how the users are interacting with it.
Yeah, no doubt, and trying to make it easy on those users, right? And so it's sort of transparent to them, but it's a good experience to them. But you're making sure that that trust gets established when and if it needs it, at what level it needs it, et cetera, and everything from a FEMA volunteer to a sworn officer at CBP, I would imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. And as we've developed our roadmap, one of the things we've tried to do is we've tried to increase capability as we're reducing risk. We knew VPNs were going to be difficult in the age of COVID. So what we tried to do, one of the first things we looked at was really trying to look at options to reduce the load on our VPN, and really be sort of customer centric as we're thinking about zero trust. How can we increase capability while also reducing risk?